Hello and welcome to lesson 28 from A Course in Miracles, the workbook. My name's Janet Melody. I'm working through each lesson and today is day 28 of the course. There's a 365 lessons, so we've got a long way to go yet. And if you're just joining me, then hello and welcome. And here we go. So today's lesson is, above all else, I want to see things differently. That's the statement we have to keep in our minds. And this is what we have to do today. Today we are really giving specific application to the idea for yesterday. In these practice periods you will be making a series of definite commitments. The question of whether you will keep them in the future is not our concern here. If you are willing at least to make them now, you have started on the way to keeping them, and we are still at the beginning. You may wonder why it is important to say, for example, above all else, I want to see this table differently. In itself, it is not important at all. Yet what is by itself, and what does in itself mean? You see a lot of separate things about you, which really means you are not seeing at all. You either see or not. When you have seen one thing differently, you will see all things differently. The light you will see in any one of them is the same light you will see in them all. When you say, above all else, I want to see this table differently, you are making a commitment to withdraw your preconceived ideas about the table and open your mind to what is and what it is for. You are not defining it in past terms. You are asking what it is rather than telling it what it is. You are not binding its meaning to your tiny experience of tables, nor are you limiting its purpose to your little personal thoughts. You will not question what you have already defined, and the purpose of these exercises is to ask questions and receive the answers. In saying, above all else, I want to see this table differently, you are committing yourself to seeing. It is not an exclusive commitment, it is a commitment that applies to the table just as much to anything else, neither more nor less. You could in fact gain vision from just that table if you would withdraw all your own ideas from it and look upon it with a completely open mind. It has something to show you, something beautiful and clean and of infinite value, full of happiness and hope. Hidden under all your ideas about it is its real purpose, the purpose it shares with all the universe. In using the table as a subject for applying the idea for today, you are therefore really asking to see the purpose of the universe. You will be making this same request of each subject that you use in the practice periods, and you are making a commitment to each of them to let its purpose be revealed to you instead of placing your own judgment upon it. We will have 6 2-minute practice periods today in which the idea for today is stated first and then applied to whatever you see about you. Not one should the subjects be chosen randomly. Not only, should the subjects be chosen randomly, but each one should be accorded equal sincerity as today's idea is applied to it, in an attempt to acknowledge the equal value of them all in their contribution to your seeing. As usual, the application should include the name of the subject your eyes happen to light on, and you should rest your eyes on it while saying, above all else, I want to see this, and whatever it is, differently. Each application should be made quite slowly and as thoughtfully as possible. There is no hurry. So that's our journey today with this lesson. Above all else, I want to see things differently. So looking around us, keeping the statement first in our minds, then looking around us. We have 6 practice periods of 2 minutes at a time, looking at each object slowly, absorbing its true meaning, not what we've put on it, its true beauty. I will look for the answers from the universe, as it said. That's ultimately what we're doing today. How wonderful is that, to suddenly see things and remove all of those labels that we placed on so many things. I mean, we're raised, aren't we, to label everything? And if you think about it, every single thing that you look at in this world has a name, has a label on it. It's like we humans have done a pretty good job of putting things into boxes. Because once it's there, it's got the label, that's it. Do you see beyond it? Do you see its true beauty? Do you see what it's really, the essence of it? Like what this lesson's trying to get us to see. And I mean, I've had some like this morning. I always have insights on a morning when I'm walking because I kind of get into that deep state. And I was doing one of the practice periods this morning, and it just got my mind going to a place like if suddenly the whole world, like if we see like a fractal of light, you know, it fraction into pieces, and our vision is seeing all these fragments, and suddenly we've given them labels. And if all that's gone and we've suddenly become one again with the universe, like the planet, we become one like the planet, and then the other planets and the planets beyond that, and it's like I got this feeling of being like suddenly like a vacuum going inwards, and I got a bit fearful actually. It was like fearful because my mind didn't know what it was for, you know, it didn't. And that's the thing, all of these labels, it's because we've separated. We, as an item in this universe, have created a little identity that we are this thing, and I'm moving around. All these objects around me have meanings and things, and people do too. And, you know, and we cause suffering because we're part of the universe, but we're trying to be something. I'm individual, I'm this, and we're not. We're one with it. And to feel that complete engulfment of love is really not fearful at all. It's like the fear is because I feel like I'm going to lose myself in this vortex of amazing whatever it is, you know, that brought us here, that is kind of, yeah, it's a lot to wrap our tiny little minds around, because our minds are just a tiny aspect of something way, way more vast in this universe. So yes, what a lesson again to bring us into a place of peace and grace and that state of love. So enjoy looking around you at the objects and really asking above all else, you want to see this item, this cup differently. I want to see this screen differently. I want to see, you know, and really allowing the true beauty of it to evolve. So enjoy today, and I'll see you tomorrow for lesson 29. Take care, everyone. Bye.